Hi, welcome to my channel. That's crazy. As always, I got my African Grey Parrot Lilu here with me. And today I wanted to do a video about target training. And you know, what it's used for and why it's so important that you target train your birds, and why I think that it should be the very first thing that you teach your bird target training. So we'll get into that. First of all, I want to talk about the clicker training, because I pair them and the target training together. So the clicker training is a really good, useful tool because it captures the exact moment of the behavior that you wanted your bird to do. So, as an example, if you didn't use the clicker training and you saw your bird do something that you wanted them to do, and the amount of time between you grabbing the treat and giving it to the bird, your bird might have done something different. And it might think that that other behavior was the thing that you were trying to get them to do on cue. But this takes out all the confusion because it snapshots the exact moment that they do the behavior you want them to do. So that's why it's really important to compare these together. So now we'll talk about the target training. The point of this is basically you want them to just barely touch the end of the stick. You don't want them to grab it aggressively and yank it out of your hand or anything like that. And if they do, make sure you do not treat them for that, because you're going to basically train an aggressive behavior. And you don't want that. That's not the purpose of the target training. It's just so they barely touch it. And once they understand that concept, you can get them to do a lot of things. There are so many things that you could train them to do with the target training. It opens up so many doors. Let me kind of show you kind of what it looks like. Let's get Lilu to walk over here. See, she just barely touched the end of the stick, and she got a treat. So she understands this concept pretty well because I trained her target training before. If you're target training your bird for the first time and you notice that they're kind of scared of the stick or something like that, it's okay to treat them just by walking in the same direction as the stick. And then slowly, hopefully, they'll get used to it. But most likely, most birds are going to touch the end of the stick just out of curiosity, just by holding it in front of their face. Most birds will just naturally be curious and want to touch the stick. So, yeah, once they get the concept, then you can get them to do just about anything. I've seen a lot of YouTube videos where people were having a hard time getting their bird to get inside of their cage, get out of their cage, even stepping up on you, going into the carrying cage for travel. But this solves all of those problems. Okay, so here's just another example. I can get her to come down here. And just like that. Okay, so now I'm going to kind of demonstrate what it's like to get bird used to your hand. Now, Lilu will step up on me already. She's already, really good about that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hold my hand up a little higher than I normally would, because I don't want her to step up. I want to kind of show you guys, ways that you can get your bird used to your hand, basically. And so what I'm trying to do here is basically I want Lilu to put her head over my hand to be able to reach the stick. So it's going to look like something like this, just like that. So as you saw, she did put one foot up on my hand, and that's pretty awesome that she did that too, because that is a good way to get them start to get used to your hand. Maybe they won't put both feet on your hand right away, but maybe you could get one foot, and then the more that they do that, the more they get used to it, and the more chances they will have of actually stepping up on you. So I'm going to get Lilu up here now. Feed her another blueberry. Okay, so what I'm going to do next is actually get her used to an object that she's never been exposed to. So this is actually a perch that I'm going to be using. This right here. I just bought this today, so she's not used to it. She's scared of it. But this is going to be basically the same concept of getting her to step up on my hand. The only difference is she's used to already stepping up on my hand, but she's not used to this. So she's going to be scared of it, but that's why target training is so important, is because I can use it to get her used to this and she won't be scared of it anymore. So just to show you guys, see how she's backing up? Feathers are fluffing up. She's scared of it. So let's see if we can't get her to reach for the stick. Let me move the stick a little closer. There she goes. All right, let's see if we can get her to get even closer to it. Reach over. Good job. See? Just like that. So if you would keep doing that, regardless if this is your perch or a hand or whatever, after a while they'll just get used to it, realize that there's nothing to be scared of, and hopefully you can get them to step up. That's good that she touched it. She's starting to realize, it's not scary. You can show her the stick. Good job. I'm going to try again. Maybe I can actually get her to reach over it. Good. She got spooked a little bit, but good job, Lilu. So, we're going to try again. This time, see if she can't. Maybe it'll be easier if I got her down here. So we're going to get her down here. Oh, she almost fell. Good job. So, there's a blueberry for her. I'm trying down on the door because that's normally where I ask her to step up, so hopefully I can get her to step up on this perch from here. So let's try. Nope, she ran back to the top of her cage. Good, play with it. Realize that there's nothing to be scared of. This is probably going to take some time. But at least you guys can see, what it's actually like if this was your hand instead of the perch. And I'm going to get her down here on the door again. Good job. All right. See if I can't get her to reach over it from the door now. Hopefully she doesn't run up the side of the cage. Perfect. That was great. All right, we're going to try again. Good. So I'm just going to keep doing that, a few times, and hopefully she doesn't run back up on top of the cage. She stays on the door, and then hopefully I can actually get her to step up on it. See, she's getting more and more used to it the more we do this, which is exactly what we want. As you can see, it's taken quite a bit. There's a lot of repetitions that you have to do to get them used to it. So this is going to be the same concept when you try to get them to step up on your hand. Typically it won't take one day. Alright, Leela, you want to try again?
Hello.
Good job. See, she's getting less and less afraid of it the more we do this. And so now I'm to the point where I'm actually just going to sit here and just hold this perch right here. Because she's getting so comfortable with it right now, I don't think she's going to run from it. Still don't think she's ready to step up on it, but...
Hello?
Next time I try to move the perch just a little bit closer to her as I get her to try to target. Good job. I'm able to move this even closer and closer to her each time we try to do this. Is that yummy blueberries? Okay, so it's taken me quite some time to get her used to this. I'm using the target training, but it's taken a lot longer than I was hoping it would. So this is actually day 2 of me trying to get her used to it. But the nice thing about it is all day while I was at work, I left this perch sitting inside of her cage so she'd get used to it even better. And hopefully we can actually get her to step up on it today. So I'm going to basically continue where I left off yesterday and just having her reach across it. Oh, she got one foot on there. Perfect, just like I was explaining to you guys about getting 1 foot on your hand. So that's perfect that we were able to get that. So we're definitely showing progress. Now let's see if we can't get both feet. Step up. Oh. You didn't reach the stick. Here, I'll let you grab it from up there. That's fine. Okay, we're going to get you down here again. We're going to try. There. Good job. We were able to get her to do it finally. It took a while, but we were finally able to get her to step up on it. Takes a lot of patience. Indeed. See? Not too scary, is it, Lilu? See? You were worried about nothing. I'm just going to give her a couple more treats while she's sitting on the perch. Just to let her know that she is doing good. Hopefully, you know, giving her more treats is keeping her calm. That she's not going to try to freak out or try to jump off the perch now that we got her on here. But yeah. And now that I got her on her perch, I think I'm going to set her up on the table. Now that we got Lilu used to her perch here, I'm going to show you guys something else I taught her with the target training. Basically, I get her to turn around, so I have her follow the stick around like that, and then back around here. Good job. And I think that'll do it for the video today. Please make sure you like and subscribe so I can continue making awesome videos like this. Till next time, we'll see ya.